The hallucination your brain agrees on. Your brain is lying to you right now. What you're seeing, hearing, and feeling isn't a perfect snapshot of the world. It's a story. A beautifully crafted, convincing story, and it's the best one your brain could come up with. Don't believe me? Let's try a little experiment. Stare at the cross in the center of this image. In the corner of your eye, you'll probably see a ring of purple dots and a green dot circling around, eating them. But here's the secret. There is no green dot. It doesn't exist. Your brain just got tired of the purple dots disappearing and invented the green one to make sense of the gap. It created a story. If your brain can whip up a green dot out of thin air, what else is it making up? The truth is, your experience of reality is a construct. And over the next few minutes, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you how your mind builds your world from the inside out. Section 1. The brain in a dark, silent box. To get how this is even possible, you have to appreciate the strange situation your brain is in. As neuroscientist Lisa Feldman Barrett puts it, your brain is trapped in a dark, silent box, your skull. It has zero direct access to the outside world. No light, no sound, nothing. All it gets are streams of confusing electrical signals from your sensory organs, your eyes, your ears, your skin. And these signals aren't a clear picture. They're just the after effects of things happening out in the world. A photon hitting your retina isn't the color red. A vibration in the air isn't a beautiful melody. It's all just raw, unlabeled data. From this chaotic mess, your brain has the massive job of figuring out what's actually out there. So how does it do it? It doesn't just sit back and passively absorb information like a camera. It does something way more incredible. It guesses. It makes predictions. Constantly, and at unbelievable speed, your brain is asking itself, based on my entire life experience, what's the most likely thing causing these signals right now? What you perceive as reality is just your brain's best guess. Section 2. The prediction machine, unveiling predictive coding. This powerful mechanism is what neuroscientists call predictive coding or predictive processing. Think of your brain less like a passive receiver and more like a proactive prediction machine. It's always running a simulation of the world, generating a model of what it expects to see, hear, and feel next. This is a massively efficient way to operate. As long as the incoming sensory data matches the brain's predictions, everything is fine, and your sense of reality just flows along smoothly. But when there's a mismatch, when the world zigs and your brain predicted a zag, it flags a prediction error. Those error signals are the only things that get special treatment, sent up the chain for more processing. Your brain then uses those errors to update its internal model, making its predictions for the next moment just a little bit sharper. So, contrary to how it feels, perception isn't a process of information flowing in from the world to your brain. It's mostly a process of information flowing out from your brain's own predictions, which are then just tweaked by the outside world. Your experience is built from the inside out. As neuroscientist Anil Seth famously says, we don't just passively perceive the world, we actively generate it. Section 3. Experiment number 1. When predictions go wrong. Visual illusions. If perception is just a prediction, what happens when the prediction is wrong? You get an optical illusion. Illusions aren't just party tricks. They're windows into how your brain's prediction engine works. They're the moments where the story your brain is telling you is demonstrably different from physical reality. Let's take the classic checker shadow illusion. you see a checkerboard with a cylinder casting a shadow. Two squares are labeled A and B. To your eyes, square A is obviously dark gray, and square B is obviously light gray. No question. Except, you're wrong. Square A and square B are the exact same color, identical shades of gray. Don't see it? If we connect them with a solid bar of that same color, the illusion shatters. So why does your brain get this so wrong? Because it's making a smart prediction based on past experience. Your brain has learned that shadows make things look darker than they are. It sees the shadow and automatically corrects for it, predicting that square B must be a lighter surface. It presents you with a version of reality that makes more sense, even though it's factually incorrect. Your brain is so committed to its prediction that it literally overwrites the raw data coming from your eyes. This is a perfect example of what's called a controlled hallucination. Your brain is hallucinating a light gray square, but it's a useful hallucination that helps you navigate a 3D world full of light and shadow. Section 4. Experiment number 2. Building a body, the rubber hand illusion. Okay, so our eyes can be fooled, but surely that's where the deception stops. Your sense of self, of your own body, that has to be real, right? Well, let's test that with another mind bender. The rubber hand illusion. Imagine you're at a table with your left hand hidden from view. In its place, you see a realistic rubber hand. Then, someone starts stroking both your hidden real hand and the visible rubber hand with paintbrushes at the exact same time and in the same way. You see the rubber hand being stroked, and you feel your real hand being stroked. Within minutes, something wild happens. Your brain makes a new prediction. It decides that the feeling and the sight of being stroked must be coming from the same place, the rubber hand. Your brain adopts the fake hand as part of your body. The feeling is so real that if the experimenter were to suddenly smash the rubber hand with a hammer, you'd likely jump back in shock and feel a jolt of panic, even though your actual hand is completely safe. Your conscious experience of your body has literally shifted to include an object that isn't you. This experiment powerfully shows that even your sense of physical self isn't a fixed truth. It's just another of your brain's best guesses, a controlled hallucination designed to give you a coherent feeling of being a self in the world. If the fact that your own body is partly a hallucination is blowing your mind a little, do me a favor and hit that like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm that our shared hallucination should include more mind-bending neuroscience, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Section 5. Experiment number 3. The sound of silence. Auditory illusions. This whole prediction business isn't just for sight and touch. It runs everything you perceive, including what you hear. Your brain is constantly guessing what sounds are, and more importantly, what they mean. A perfect example of this is the McGurk effect. In it, you watch a video of someone making a sound, like ba-ba-ba. But the audio you're actually hearing is ga-ga-ga. So what do you perceive? Almost everyone hears da-da-da, a completely different sound that's a mashup of the two. What's going on? Your brain is getting conflicting data. Your ears say one thing, your eyes say another. So your predictive brain tries to find the best explanation. The most likely best guess isn't to trust one sense over the other, but to assume the truth is somewhere in the middle. So it just generates a new sound, day, that fits both inputs. This shows just how creative your perception is. Your brain isn't just recording sound. It's actively constructing what you hear based on all the information it has. It's a powerful reminder that your senses don't work alone. They're all just feeding a single, unified simulation of reality. Section 6. From Illusions to Reality. The Science of the Simulation. These illusions aren't just quirks. They're direct proof of the fundamental way our brains build the world we experience. The predictive coding framework is now a leading theory in neuroscience, explaining everything from how we move to how we feel. Scientists can actually see this process in the brain, watching as higher-level brain areas send predictions down to sensory areas, which then report back any errors. Scientists like Anil Seth have popularized this idea that our conscious reality is a controlled hallucination, shaped by evolution to be useful, not necessarily to be true. The goal of perception isn't to give us a perfect picture of the world, but to help us survive in it. Believing square B is lighter helps us navigate. Believing the rubber hand is ours helps us maintain a solid sense of self. They're useful fictions. Today, huge projects like the Blue Brain Project use supercomputers to build digital models of neural circuits, trying to see how perception might arise from these complex predictive loops. These mathematical observatories are helping us reverse engineer the very algorithms our brains use to generate our reality. Conclusion: waking up in the hallucination. So where does that leave us? The world you experience right now isn't a window onto reality. It's more like a painting, generated by your brain from the inside out. It's a story, shaped by a lifetime of experiences and fine-tuned by evolution. And it's such a good story that we mistake it for the truth. As Anil Seth puts it, we're all hallucinating all the time. It's just that when we agree about our hallucinations, we call that reality. Understanding this doesn't make the world any less real. The coffee on your desk still exists, but your experience of it, its rich color, its warm aroma, is a unique creation of your mind. It's a personalized simulation, an agreed-upon hallucination that allows you to live, survive, and connect. Realizing this isn't a reason for despair, but for awe. It reveals the incredible creative power of the 3-pound universe inside your skull. So next time you see a beautiful sunset, remember that its beauty isn't just in the photons streaming through the sky. It's in the incredible prediction machine in your head that takes that raw energy and constructs a masterpiece. If your reality is a simulation your brain agrees on, what does that make you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.